In Nagorno-Karabakh, we see ethnic cleansing of Armenians by the Azerbaijani government. I have been there and I've seen it, and I know how troubled it is for the people. Keep in mind, Aliyev's father was the head of the KGB. There is no way that this administration ought to give one more penny beginning Monday to the Azeri government until this completely stops and there's a reverse. Also, it is shocking that there are lobby firms in this city that represent the Azerbaijan government. How do you represent a government that's bringing about genocide and ethnic cleansing? Don't you remember history of 1915? I would say to those law firms, call the Azeri government, tell them to get out and stop or drop them as a client. Next, in Egypt, we see growing persecution of the Coptic Church. While the U.S. is giving Egypt over $1 billion, a year, we see the Coptic Christian community being persecuted. We see anti-Semitic literature in the textbooks. I was in Egypt one time, and I remember I met with a leader of the Jewish community. And I said, how many Jewish people are left here? We want to help. She said, Mr. Wolf, probably 25 or 30. Right now it's down to three individuals, and Egypt still has anti-Semitic literature in their textbooks and anti-Christian literature. This has to change, and if it doesn't change, the administration and the Congress ought to cut the foreign aid of Egypt. That's the only thing they understand. And lastly, in northern Iraq. In northern Iraq, Christians are under severe pressure and many are fleeing the region. We should be helping to stabilize the Christian community in this area. Keep in mind, more biblical activity took place in Iraq than any other country of the world other than Israel. Abraham's from Iraq. He's from Ur, that's Nasiriyah, modern day Nasiriyah. Daniel lived in Babylon. Christians in northern Iraq and in Iraq need help by AID. And also they need to help the Yazidi community. There are still 2,700 Yazidi women and girls that have not been reunited with their family. Part of what's going there is the responsibility of the United States and what took place in Iraq. So we should be aiding the Christian community in Iraq and aiding the Yazidi community. The Biden administration could do this, so I call on the Biden administration to act today or Monday, and the Congress to back them up with it. Thank you very much.